Where's that water gone?
Who's old enough to remember that movie? Anyone know what movie that's from? Trivia? Have to be under 30 to answer this question.
I thought it was Ric Flair's wrestling music. That's how I remember it.
Yeah. But it was originally from a movie called 2001: A Space Odyssey. Yeah. And when it came out, like 2001 was like 50 years from then. I remember watching like, wow, 2001, that'll never happen. You know, never be that old. How's everyone tonight? Good. All right. Good. Studio audience, or we're the studio audience. We're broadcasting live on YouTube, and so we got people watching from all around the world. But for those of you that are here tonight, we're super glad to have you participating live. My name is Matt Morrow. This is my British sidekick, Ross George. Say hello in British.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello, goodness. And how many of you are here new, haven't seen one of these presentations before? By show of hands. Okay, good. A lot of new people here tonight. Well,
the marquee crew just rolled in.
Yeah, you guys sober? These guys were at the marquee pool all day. I left at 1 o'clock. They just rolled out. All right, good. So, yeah, tonight, the purpose of the presentation is for those of you that are new. Your friend obviously invited you here. They're stoked. You kind of want to know what they're so stoked about. How many of you are here because of the television and radio commercials that we're running? Show of hands. That was ineffective. And how many of you are here because someone whose opinion you respected asked you for an hour of your time? And how many of you didn't respect their opinion but came anyway? So that's we didn't really run a television radio campaign. We do this here every Wednesday night, and there are thousands of events like this going on around the world and 51 countries. And so what we do, we have fun. We talk about getting healthy and making money. Anyone here opposed to any of those three concepts? Anyone opposed to having fun? No? All right, that'd be weird if you guessed them. What are those people that don't like fun?
There is actually
like
a
a religion.
tradition, yeah.
No, like a religion.
Really?
Yeah. It's like you know, they just like they build everything and they don't like anything that's Amish.
Yeah. Really?
I don't know. It seemed like it to me.
I like the Amish mafia.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
But God, I could totally have pissed off our Amish audience right now.
Oh, really? Well, they're not watching.
Yeah. How do you know? Oh, because they don't care. All right. So have fun and then getting healthy. No one's opposed to that. Making money. Everybody likes that. So that is what we're going to talk about tonight. And so Ross and I are going to kind of go back and forth. First thing is, has everyone here tried one of our drinks, one of the Verve products? Yes. Anyone not tried it? Cool. Okay, good. So there's nobody that say, man, you're a really crappy sponsor. You didn't even give your guest a drink. Come on. All right, good stuff. Well, you have it? You liar. Watch out. That's one of the guys from the pool. He was drinking fireball shots at 11:30 this morning. So you never know.
He's heckling already.
Yeah, they have that. It's like Tropicana. All right. What would you like to add to that phenomenal introduction, Ross?
Oh, just I'm always excited to be here. It's so cool to sit in this chair, but I want everyone, like especially the current affiliates, to know that we're going to mix this up every single week. it's not always going to be the Matt and Ross show. I'm looking forward to the Matt and Chadwick show, for example.
Chadwick has a cool name as a host. He could be the. And look, he's got a tie and everything. Yeah, you're a good candidate. You could be host next week, all right? Start being nervous now.
So yeah, I'm excited to let all the new people know, what we're all excited about, the company Vima. Not only the health aspects of it, but also the opportunity that it's brought to me and my family's life in terms of the money-making side of it. And that started for me on New Year's Eve 2012 when I met you at the Hooters poker table.
That's right. Hooters, what a place.
Hooters.
Well, it was because my son was like 18 at the time, and he was going out partying on the strip, and I was just trying to be a good father. That came out wrong. No, but it's like he's out partying. It's kind of crazy. I hear about people getting like knifed and bottles broken over their head on New Year's here in Vegas, and he's 18. So I'm like, figure I'm not going to go and like be with him and his friends because that'd be kind of weird. But I figured I'd go close by. Hooters is close to the strip, right? And so I'm playing poker, and then there's this lad next to me, and I'm like, hey, throw another shrimp on the bobby. And then he's like, I'm from England. Yeah, but tell me a wanker.
Probably not, but that's how the stories become.
Yeah, that's what that makes shit.
I was also wearing a top hat and had a cane.
A little polo pony whip thing, Anyway, yeah, so I met Ross playing poker, and now he's one of the top people here in Vegas. And so kind of just, like I say, if you were looking for like a really boring slide presentation, like, hello, welcome to Vima. Tonight you're going to learn about an exciting and brilliant concept. You're not going to get that. We're just gonna convey a couple real simple concepts to you. And if you don't understand at the end, just ask a question, even though they're real simple. We'll be like, it's okay. And sorry.
No question.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't understand anything you said. I'm not asking a question. And then you hear from a couple of people in the audience that are kicking ass, and then at the end, we'll turn the music up, and if anyone is like, oh, I got to get the hell out of here, then welcome to it. Usually people stay till, for like an hour afterwards, all stoked, asking questions, filling out forms and stuff like that, so I hope that's your reaction. The basic concept is that this company, Vima, is like the Whole Foods of online beverages, all right? How many of you shop at Whole Foods? It's expensive as hell, so the rich people just raise their hands, right? I went there about one bag of groceries the other day. It was $97.
Yeah, but it's all the beautiful people though. That's
right. It's like it's like a Range Rover and yoga pants. It's like mandatory to like get in the place. Like, excuse me, do you have a Range Rover? It was so funny. We went to the home office the other day, and my wife wanted me to get some yoga pants, and she's like a size -2, and so they only had like extra large yoga pants left. And I'm like, listen, extra large women don't wear yoga pants. That's what.
Hopefully not.
So they had that's all they had left. Okay, sorry. That's not a good thing to say. No. All right.
One laugh, I'll take it.
Yeah. No, that guy.
The guy is just as much of a dick as I am.
Yeah. I know. He's cool. This guy. Wait till we get to the Verve Bolt joke.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So. What was I talking about? So the like Whole Foods meets Facebook meets Amazon.com. Like that's our business model. We did $221 million last year. We're the fastest growing energy drink company, probably the fastest growing online beverage company in the world. Things are really starting to crank for this company. Vima was started in 2004 as a division of a company that was started in 1994. So all told, the company's been around about 20 years and done over $2 billion, probably well over $2 billion in sales. So this isn't something that EJ made up here in his loft. It's like, yes, we grew it in the back room. We have a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Tempe, Arizona. I think that's not the manufacturer, that's the corporate office. The manufacturing facility is cool. We not only make all the Vima and Verve products there, but we make products like, I texted our CEO a picture. I was in Walmart the other day, and then I saw that vitamin water started coming out in cans. Anyone seen that? And I texted to BK. I said, look, vitamin water came out in cans. He's like, yeah, we manufacture it for them. Pretty awesome. And I went to the manufacturing plant one time and saw like just a massive stack of Rockstar Recovery, like a million cans or something. It was ridiculous. And we manufacture Rockstar products too. So this company it's one of 2 facilities that has the ability to can beverages with the kind of quantity of vitamins and minerals that we have in these products. They taste good and they're good for you. That's my scientific explanation of the products. They taste good and they're good for you. It's like if you take a handful of vitamins and you wanted to be super healthy, take all your vitamins and all your minerals, you have to swallow about 50 pills to get what you get in one Verve. That's how I explain it. So it's like every day you're drinking your vitamins and minerals. And the key to success in so many things is consistency. You know, if you have a bottle of Centrum on your desk and 1 out of 6 days you take a Centrum, one thing, those vitamins suck. And for another thing, you're not getting, you know, nutrients to your cells every day that you need to. Just watch this. How many people in this room drink a Verve or one of our products every single day, like without fail? That's called a lot of things. One is residual passive income. 2 is a product that people get emotionally attached to, and it's awesome. So on the product side of things, why you move that up is the mic. Are they saying it's not loud? They're saying they can't hear? Yeah. On the product side of things, Ross, what do you say about that, mate? So what do you have to say on the products? Like, how do you describe them to people?
For me, it was like I never made a massive emotional connection to this product, which was, you know, this is the founding product, Vima. But when they, you know, when I tried the actual Verve brand, because it's like taking you through the timeline a little bit. Essentially, Verve is just it's disguised. It's a disguised multivitamin.
When he says Verve, he means verb. just to translate. And then if he says vitamin, he means vitamin. All
right. So the vitamins is a verb. So anyway, this was the key to everything for me. Is like you said, the passive residual income potential, but you don't feel like you're doing anything out of the ordinary. I haven't changed my behavior in the fact that I was already drinking Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar before I got introduced to the company. Now I'm drinking something that's way better, that's basically the same price, and I have this amazing opportunity attached to it. So unbelievably consumable. And then in the last 12 months, you know, what they've done with the Verve range is bring out tea, coffee, and then this remix product, which is just an even better price point. It's like, and then BK says things like, you know, the best times are ahead of us. I just can't sleep a lot of times thinking about this.
We're coming out like we're coming out with ready to drink protein shakes. We're coming out with a pre-workout shot. It's just like, I mean, we basically have all the best. Every beverage category, we have the best. We're the Ferrari, the Lamborghini, the Louis Vuitton of beverages. So, you know, you have a coffee. You know, you can go get a Starbucks espresso thing at the, or Frappuccino at the 7-Eleven, or you can drink a Mojo. You know, it's like, ours is so much better in every category that it's a non-starter. I mean, there's 5 clinical studies. You know, for any of you that are scientists, you can go to vima.com/science and you can read 5 clinical studies. Like, cool stuff if you're into it. Like, any disease that ends in itis. Okay, itis means inflammation. I'm going to pretend like I'm a science teacher. Itis. What kind of itises do people have, David? Name an itis.
Gingivitis.
Gingivitis. That's inflammation of the ginger. Terrible thing. It causes bad breath too. Yeah, gingivitis is inflammation of the gums. Arthritis, inflammation of the arth. Bursitis, inflammation of the bursa. And so you don't want to have any of this inflammation. Anything that has inflammation, a lot of disease starts with inflammation. So your tissues, whatever, gets inflamed. I'm totally making this crap up.
Rosa, aren't you like a nurse?
Aspiring.
Aspiring nurse on who is good.
Inflammation is bad, right?
Right.
Yeah. So no, one of the clinical studies, we did blood tests, you know, double-blind, placebo-controlled blood tests. And when I say we, I had nothing to do with it. It was all Chinese dudes in white coats. And they basically would draw blood, you know, do all this stuff. And what it showed clinically, it was proven that the product consumption of our product reduces the level of C-reactive protein in the blood, which is a blood marker of inflammation. So that's why a lot of times, like, you get your grandparents drinking this stuff, and they'll drink it for like a month or 2, and next thing you know, they're, oh, my knee doesn't hurt anymore. That's my old person imitation. I'll do a few before then, you know, like definitely an Asian one. We've got a few imitations. It's like an improv thing. It's kind of weird the way I'm holding this. Sorry. It was like a little fella. All right. Sorry. Lost my head for a minute. All right, go ahead, Ross, because I totally lost the crowd right there.
No, I mean, the science is like, it is bulletproof, the product. But aside from all of that, it just like tastes good. You know, it's something that integrates so easily without, like, you're not forced to drink Verve. Like, right. I guarantee anyone who's an affiliate knows this. Anyone who's a guest and maybe will become one, just do the experiment of putting a case of any Verve product in your fridge. Invite people around and see what happens. Guarantee the Verve will be gone the next day. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it disappears.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So the products are good. Anybody have any questions about the products? Drink them. All right. Then this kind of segues into the next part. All right. If you had a choice, out of curiosity, like who's a guest here, for example? Oh, you guy in Qatar Airways. Is that a soccer jersey? And an air. Yeah.
It's Barcelona.
And who invited you here?
Juan.
Oscar. Okay. And your name is?
Juan.
Juan, that's right. Okay, Juan. So if you had a choice, like, do you have a 7-Eleven or an Arco AMP or anything near your house?
Yeah.
Do you know the dude that owns it? Okay. If you had a choice and you were going to buy something and someone was going to make money, who would you rather make the money, all other things being equal? Oscar or the dude that owns the 7-Eleven?
Oscar.
See? You're a good friend. So yeah, me too, man. Like, who cares, right? And that's our business model. It's like, if you had an opportunity to buy something that was better and help your friends out, why wouldn't you? So before I jump into the part about how I made $6 million and how it's unbelievable, and everyone gets confused and says, oh, I couldn't make $6 million, it's bullshit, it's probably a pyramid or something. Like, don't get that in your head. Just do this. Our products are better. Drink them because your friend wants you to. If nothing else, be a customer. All right, and just drink our products. That's the thing that I really want you to get. It's not a big decision. It's not a life decision. It's like, okay, I'm going to spend $2 to $3 on a drink. Call my wife, man. It's like, she wouldn't call you if she was buying a new kind of milk at the store. So, like, you can make the decision to buy a drink. It's not that big of a deal. Yes, now, there's like my friend Dennis Liggins said, he made the $1 million switch. All right, so he switched from drinking Red Bull to drinking Verve, and he's made over $1 million for making that switch. When did Brian get here? I'm curious, how many of you, if I paid you $1 million, would you start drinking one of these beverages a day? Even the new people, even my nephew. Yeah, everybody would. Of course you would. So I'm not going to pay $6 million for making the switch. All right, and it's not that difficult. This is how our business model works. Just like Amazon.com, you buy something online. Let's say you Google, what's something that someone bought online recently? Book. What's the other one? Suspenders? Suspensions?
You wish.
All right.
You wished it was suspended.
Because I need those because my pants are always falling down.
Okay.
All right. So it's like
Fireball Marathon.
Yeah, that's for you. Get the blow-up mattress for this guy. So like the suspension. So you go and you Google and say, hey, I need like I don't know anything about cars. I need a suspension. And you Google that, and then up comes this part that you want, and then a lot of times what happens is you're going to a site, and then when you actually go to order it, it's an Amazon shopping cart. A lot of people are affiliates for Amazon. Do you guys realize this? Like, I like buy a lot of cables because I hate wasting money like buying HDMI cables and for all the different stuff that we do. And you go to like Best Buy or Target, you pay a fortune. But Verve. The other day I dropped mine just like that, and it cracked. I was so pissed. So you buy it from an affiliate, and then basically they direct you to an Amazon site, and then Amazon pays that person a commission. That's called affiliate marketing. That's what we do. The basic concept. You join our company for free, and you get a website that allows you to promote, as Ross calls it, the Verve range. And then when people buy it, you get paid. Pretty straightforward. Can you explain that better, Ross?
No, that was great. I think every single person who joins gets two things that are crucial to their business. Number one is a website, which is personal to you. Instead of having like a long, unique ID, it is your name. So, for example, chelseageorge.beamer.com, and then that's your website that you would send people to. The other thing is the app. Beamer is so innovative. They just help you in every single way possible. The app, you can be sat right next to someone, sign them up, they place an order, it's at the door, 24, 48 hours. The company's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. I almost was getting bored there for a minute. How are you guys holding it? Seems like that was a little boring. So I apologize for that. It is so straightforward. I don't even need to explain it much more. I mean, it's like the products are awesome. You drink them. You can make a crap ton of money. Anyone have any questions about that? Someone who's like new. Like when I say a crap ton, let me elaborate because I go, how much is a crap ton? Like Chadwick, for example. Your first week. Tell us what happened your first week.
Got into business and told a couple friends. The 3 friends got into, and those 3 made me $960.
So Chad made $960 his first week. Let's give you an example. So that to some people like, hey, could I tell a few friends about a new drink and make $960? All right, not terribly difficult. Okay, like I made, in my biggest week, I think I made over $60,000 in a week. All right, to give you an idea, that's called, like, of course, you could never make that amount of money because I'm extraordinarily good looking. But it's not, what I love about this is that there's no limit to what you can do. All right, now I'd like to address kind of the skeptical part, because the people who are going to do it, like you knew you were going to do it before you got here. Like, nice people just come and they're like, whatever it is, because I like you, I'm going to do it because you're doing it. And then there's the ones that I like to get are the ones that are like me. Like I was the guy in the back row like this. Oh, look at that. It's fast talking, jerk off. And I was like the negative guy. Does anyone know someone like that? You don't have your hand up. You're that guy. And
I think most affiliates were that guy.
Yeah. I'm curious, how many of you guys were skeptical when you first looked at this? Okay, but however, how many of you by the time the presentation was over, you got it, and you were thinking of a few people who would be good at this? Like imagine, the guy that sponsored me's made like $3 million off me. All right, what was I before this? An assistant branch manager at a bank. I mean, how many of you would go talk to your assistant branch manager at your bank for $3 million? I'd take a shot. What if he, I'm sure he hates his job, but everyone else does. Like 99%. How many people here, actually, just curious, how many people actually love their job, make plenty of money, and have all kinds of free time? Does anyone here have that?
There was a study that said 70% of Americans use the word hate when describing their job, whether it's their boss or their actual, getting up in the morning, but the word hate was used.
So it's like, what I hate is selling people, because no one wants to be sold. No one, as a matter of fact, none of you or nobody wants to be a member of any club that would have them as a member. The best way to do this would be to say, most of you don't qualify. All right? Sorry, you can't do this. And you'd be like, oh, come on, man, it sounds awesome. I would kick ass. I know everybody. I got 8,000 friends on Facebook. I'm the man. Nope, sorry, I don't like the way you dress. Get a resume. If I offered a job that said, do whatever the hell you want, come to a cool loft on Wednesday nights and a training at Saturdays at 11 o'clock, just bring a couple of your friends and we'll pay you $250,000 a year and give you a company-paid BMW. How big do you think the line around the entire universe would be for that job? All right, everybody who here in a suit tie, well, yes, I have a college degree, and I'll be on time. Well, tell me about your goals. Well, I want to help the whales and the homeless. All right, sorry, don't like it. Next, but because anyone can do this, people are skeptical. The thing is, like, I hated this kind of business, network marketing or affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it. I hated it, and I knew it didn't work because 2 of my friends tried it and they failed. All right, so therefore I concluded that the whole thing is a bloody scam. All right, I just think if any of you have used similar idiotic logic, then check yourself before you wreck yourself. Ross, I don't want to dominate the conversation because I'm used to doing all the time.
No, it's not good.
Anything brilliant you thought of while listening to what I was saying that was brilliant?
A lot of people just think the industry is like one size fits all. It's like this company, that company. Xiaoqing asked a great question: why Vima over the others? And we seriously could have talked about that question on Saturday for so long. This is.
I like the way you pronounced her name, Xiaoqing. Like you almost sound like Chinese. Like,
that was good, right?
That was really good.
Thanks.
Sounds like I'll take the Xiaoqing and the pot stickers. Oh yeah. Listen, if you're that politically correct, you can't handle it. You'll never make it in this business. All right, just go ahead.
I've been pitched on loads of different companies before. A couple of my good friends were in Juice Plus, and I just could never see me getting an attachment to that or integrating it. This, oh my God, this is so freaking easy.
Well, it's not dorky. Easy, yeah. That might be a stretch. It's simple.
Yeah.
Easy, most people don't find it easy when they talk to their brother, and their brother says, "Oh, it's a scam." And they, that's not easy for most people. There's some good comebacks.
Drinking the product.
Shut up, you moron. What am I gonna say? So the other analogy I use, new people, is this. Like, I thought network marketing was a scam because 2 of my friends failed at it. Okay, like my friend FICO joined. He was all excited for 2 weeks, and then I'm like, "Hey, how's that pyramid you were in doing?" He's like, "Oh, I quit." And then he's like, "Oh, it didn't work." It's just like I joined 24-Hour Fitness. Okay, you guys heard me use this example, but it's so true. Like, I still am a member of 24-Hour Fitness. I can go there anytime I want, 24 hours a day. Just my fingerprint, my phone number, bam, I'm in. 24/7. I'm a member. I was watching the replay. The camera adds like 90 pounds, and I was like, man, 24-hour fitness is a scam. All right, it doesn't work. No, it's baloney. I didn't work. All right, David, like, show that little muscle you got because you're like all shy. No, show them your muscle. I will kick you out of here.
Show them your muscle.
No, I don't have one. But don't be here. You're making me look bad. Just show them because this guy's ripped as hell.
Show them my muscle.
Show them that muscle of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. The guy's a beast, man. Now, how often do you work out?
Like 2 hours a day.
2 hours, like once a month or
A day.
every day?
Yeah.
Wow, I see. All right. Okay, so for example, I talk to people every day. All right, I drink these products how often? Every day. My checks are bigger than David's muscle. All right. So it's just a question of what do you want to be good at? You know what I'm saying? This isn't real hard stuff. It's use products, talk to people. To make 50 grand a month. All right, I did that in 12 months. Results not typical. Your results may vary. Typical people don't do crap. The typical person makes nothing and then quits and then tells their friends it didn't work because they're losers and no one listens to them. It's like, yeah, I can't get anyone to come to meetings. That's because you have bad breath and you like to tell secrets. All right? So a typical person is not going to get these results. The kind of person who's going to get these results is someone who actually has people in their life that like and respect them and could actually get someone to follow them. They're that kind of a leader. But anyway, to make 50 grand a month, you got to get 2 people who join the gym and actually go. Get 2 people. How many of you come here every week? All right. How many people here come twice a week? You know what I mean? We got those are the people that are going to have muscles like David in their wallet. All right. And so it's like you actually have to do something. The only place that success comes before work is where?
In the dictionary.
There you go.
So that's where success comes before work. Some people say it's too good to be true. I did not make it sound too good to be true. Chances are you won't get anyone to show up at the meeting because no one likes you. All right? And then you know what's great? We'll teach you how to become the kind of person that people will follow. We'll tell you what books to read. We'll give you the information. We'll give you the techniques. We'll train you. I'll show you how to go out and meet. If no one likes you in your current sphere of influence, I'll show you how to meet strangers. Anyone can do this. The average person in this room has 694 friends on Facebook. To get 50 grand a month, how many people do you need that get serious about this? 2. You need 2. 2. Well, come on, it shouldn't be that easy. We'll see how you do. All right, so you need 2. So let's just say that my 2 were Ross and EJ. And I got together with him. I said, guys, it's real simple. Drink this instead of that. You feel me? You with me? All right, you're going to order 2 cases a month. That's 48 cans. You're going to drink 1 a day. How many is that? 30. You're going to give away the rest, 18 of them. So you drink 30, give the rest away, and one of those 18 or 2 of those 18 is going to join you. Feel me? Good. All right, we committed? Yes. No pussing out, right? Okay. You're going to join the gym. You're going to work out every day. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm sore. I'm not coming again. So they joined day 1.
You might need someone else on.
Yeah. They joined day 1. Day 2, I say, guys, here's all you got to do is bring 2 people. Do you have 2 friends out of your 694 friends on Facebook that don't love what they do, make all the money in the world, and have all the time in the world? And it's like, no, none of them do. Good, get them here. So they each bring 2. On day 2, we have 4 people. If those 4 on day 3 each bring 2, we have 8 people. On day 4, those 8 bring 2, we have 16 people. In this imaginary hypothetical illustration, on day 12, just 2 getting 2, getting 2, getting 2. On day 12, everyone buys 2 cases a month. You're making $50,000 a month. Someone showed me that. I couldn't sleep at night. I'm like, is that bullshit? I penciled out the numbers because I actually have a degree in economics. And so I penciled out the numbers. The numbers don't lie. They work, okay? But it's not as easy to get 2 good people as you think, all right? How many of you here tonight had someone who did not show up, who said they were going to show up? Okay, good. See that? It's frustrating as hell. Casey and I go join a gym, which I think is hysterical. Actually, we joined another gym. Yeah, but you signed me up too. She's like, no, but this gym has a bar. I'm like, oh, awesome. So there's like this gym. Where's that? Green Valley. It's like green called Lifetime Fitness. Anyone heard of this? It's like, how many square feet is it? 220,000 square feet. There's a bar. There's Pilates, yoga, all kinds of bitches. And then this is my wife selling me on the place. You'll you pervert. So anyway, it's like 100. It's way more expensive. It's like 100. How much is it a month for 2 of us?
200 for 2 of us.
210.
Yeah.
210 for two of us. So another $210 a month to join another gym. I don't even know how I got this topic. Oh yeah, because then the people who sold us the membership, we talked to them, we gave them some drinks, and they said they're going to be here tonight. Now, did they show up? No, okay? Now, why am I telling you this story? Because that happens to me too. Now, here's what I say when someone doesn't show up. Their freaking fault. I'm the one that was at the marquee pool today in a cabana drinking $17 cocktails with my friends, having a good time here, having a good time on national worldwide television, and I'll make 30 grand this week. If they're lucky, over the next 6 months, they'll make 30 grand. So here's what they can do. Shut the fuck up. Like, they might come next week and I'll give them a big fat hug, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, literally, like, here's their deal. Like, people say, oh, network marketing is hard. Oh, it's real friggin' hard. Come here, hang out, look at the beautiful view, have a good time, have a few laughs, have a drink, make up to 25, 50 grand a week, and that's it. Their job, they probably going to get there at like 9 o'clock in the morning and stay like all freaking day, like till 7 o'clock, and talk to a bunch of morons and get them to join a gym that they don't even own. They might make like a $20 commission. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, give me a break. No residual income. It's not like they get paid every time I do a bench. I mean, that'd be awesome, right? Like, that's the way I like to get paid. Like, how many people here drink a Verve every day? All right, so every single time one of you drinks a Verve, I get paid. Bam! Now you're like, who cares about you, you big fat glutton? Well, here's the thing. You guys have the exact same plan that I do. Yeah. All right, so, I mean, literally, all you got to do is bring people here. Sorry, I get excited.
No, you saw it. This opportunity here in Vegas is different to anywhere else in the world for a couple of reasons. Reason number one,
Ross George.
Seriously, look, like we can do meetings at this loft. Are you kidding me? This is freaking amazing. This is so. All you have to do is invite people here.
Yeah, that's good.
And this happens. Second reason? No, I mean.
So one was. What was one?
I mean, Matt Morrow is at least 3 out of the 5 reasons for sure.
Ross, give Ross a hand.
You see, what happens is most people who start doing their own home events and things like that, they always struggle with the credibility. You know, we don't have that issue here. Straight away, you don't worry about this being legit. You look at the checks on the wall, you look at the great product display, the facilities, you know, what the money's already bought, and we have this amazing team culture here. Seriously, this opportunity for you guys is different to anywhere else on the planet.
Well, it's great is anywhere on the planet they can watch it. They can watch it live, every single meeting that we ever do. Like if you said, God, Ross was on fire tonight, and I want someone to see this meeting, you can just go to youtube.com/Verve Central Vegas, and you can play this. You can send it to your friend in Australia tomorrow, and they can watch it. So it's like business is now happening at the speed of thought. A lot of times people go, like, well, Matt, why isn't it sold in stores? You know, and it's like, it's so great, why isn't it sold in stores? Like, yeah, that's really great. Like, products that don't just magically show up on store shelves and get all that space. It's just not, that's not the model. It's just like people, what's that noise? People don't just like watch television anymore and watch television commercials and then go buy products at Walmart, all right? That's not how business works. How many of you like have like either Netflix or Hulu Plus or something like that instead of regular TV? Right? Very few. Like I looked at my cable bill today. It was like $238. It's like that's idiotic. Most of the crap you can get for free, right? So you don't. The world is changing. This is the future. 30 million people in the United States are involved in the direct selling network marketing industry. Yet a lot of the other 220 million people are, oh, it's a scam. It's like, yeah, you drone. Go to your job, all right? That's real smart. You know, we're leveraging the internet, YouTube, Ustream, all the technology, Facebook, social networking, worldwide e-commerce, and we got 23-year-old kids making $100,000 a month. It's like, oh, send me a brochure. It just makes me nuts. So I recommend that you join us. Now, I know that we talked about a lot of random stuff and so forth, but I think I just want you to get the sentiment. Products are good. It's not a big deal. Like, we're not asking you to buy a car. Okay, we're asking you to buy a $2 to $3 beverage from your friend instead of from 7-Eleven. All right? That's the only change we're asking you to make. And then if you do that, and you get a few other people, you can make anywhere from free product, get your mom, your grandma, and your grandpa to buy the product. Your product is free. So we show you how to get free energy drinks, free coffee, free iced tea, free whatever you want. Or we show you how to make a few $100 a week up to a few $100,000 a month, whatever you're interested in. All right? How many of you would like to make really big money? Just out of curiosity. Okay, good. Those are the people I want to talk to. It's good to have big goals. Why do you want to make the money? That's the other question that I think is important to ask. It's like, when I came to this meeting, I was a drone. I was working in a bank 9 to 5, and I hated my life. I had to wear a tie. They didn't make shirts that button comfortably. There's all kinds of problems. and I hated it. I made 50 grand a year. I got a 2 weeks a year vacation that I couldn't afford to take. All right? And I came here and I saw average people making way above average money. And I said, man, I want to do, here's my goals. I want to do whatever I want, whenever I want, as much as I want, and I want to do something that helps other people. The only reason I'm so successful, all joking aside, is because I'm really, really good at helping other people. When I met Ross, he was a very bad professional poker player. And now he was driving his wife's truck with a Hello Kitty steering wheel. And
no credibility when I go to the Bellagio and you valet it. And the dude goes, nice car, bro.
So now he's driving a company-paid BMW, got over 1,000 people in his organization, and I've helped him along the way. I'd love to help every one of you and every one of you around the world do the same thing. It's not brain surgery. Okay, it's not something your unemployed brother-in-law with bad breath who likes to tell secrets can do. Don't go sponsoring mooches. Sponsor the most successful people that you know. Do you have the commercial lined up, PJ? Speaking of the most successful people I know?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to hear from a couple of people here. Anything you'd like to add before I have a hear from a couple people?
I'm excited to hear from you.
Okay, so like you heard from Chadwick, first week over $900, all right? How old are you, Chadwick?
22.
Do you go by Chad or is it always Chadwick?
It's Chadwick.
Chadwick, you're kind of formal. 22-year-old formal dude, $900 in his first week. Next guy I want you to hear from just started. I like this guy. I have high hopes for him. I can just tell because he's doing everything right. He just rank advanced today, so I wanted to acknowledge him. His name is Trent. What is your last name, Trent? I just have him back. I have him in my phone as Trent under Lloyd. So it's Trent under Lloyd. Come on down.
Hello everyone, my name is Trent McAfee. And my lawyer, Lloyd, he called me up one day and was like, we were talking about some other stuff, and he's like, Trent, you're a little business oriented, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, sure, well, of course. And he's like, yeah, why don't you come check this thing out, man? It's a bunch of kids making a bunch of money, and it's pissing me off. That's what he told me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, what is it? I'm all excited. He's like, what is it? He's like, yeah, just come check it out. So and on the way over here, I was like, did he call me to invite me to a network marketing thing for real? Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like you're like a little skeptical. Did this guy really just call me and invite me to a network marketing thing? This is hilarious. So, and that's what it was. And I've been to a few of these things too, but this one was really awesome. I sat through the meeting, and at first I was a little bit, let me see what's going on. And but then, towards the end of the meeting, then I'm already starting to think, man, people are rolling in my head. Who am I going to call? I had a lot of people rolling around in my head who I was going to call, and I come from nightlife industry. I work currently with Caesars Entertainment. So coming from that to this, this is a whole other ballgame, but it's a lot of fun. That's one of the reasons why I really like coming to these things, because everybody's so positive. And I will tell you this, the night I left. I didn't even have the money that it took to do an affiliate pack, but I actually was so excited that I went and borrowed it. Like, I was like, I'm on this, you know what I mean? I went and borrowed it, and I got on board. I called him the next day. He was like, what? So I actually called these guys. I called Matt. I called Lloyd. I checked in with them. I go to all the meetings, and I just sort of plug in, and I'm hoping. It's so far so good. I just did a rank advance. I'm now at bronze.
Trent, kids forget. That was awesome. Just like when you get up and do a testimonial, this is a little training because I think all of you are going to join. And if you aren't, please let me know what I did wrong. I can't understand it. When someone doesn't join, I'm like, oh, I hate that I explained it wrong. But it's like, we get to the end, you're totally relatable. You were concise. I loved what you said about borrowing the money. Because like a lot of people, they say, I don't have the money. And then you know what I say to them? I say, well, then obviously what you're doing currently isn't working very well. So you should be looking for a change. Go find the money. And that's what he did. And the money to do this, by the way, is insignificant. If you join at the maximum level, like the level that you should join at, because you're selling energy drinks and coffee and iced tea and promoting this stuff, if you don't have any of it, it's going to be very difficult. You're like, dude, I have the greatest energy drink. Can't give you a sample because I was too cheap to buy it. But, and you can still do it. You can join with nothing, or you can buy a case or whatever. But how many of you bought an affiliate pack when you got started? That's what's $500. An affiliate pack gives you a case of each of the 7 products. All right. So then you have everything. And then, so that's what you should do. You don't have to. If you're like so broke you don't have $500, then you can start with a case or 2 and work your way up. Very few people do. If you really get this, you'll buy an affiliate pack. That's the money part of it. Okay. So great job, Trent. Now, when he said he talked to his lawyer, hopefully you weren't up on any bad charges. He's actually a personal injury attorney, so hopefully you slipped at Caesars and you were getting your money or something. But I'm going to play a brief introduction here to our next speaker. You see him on TV, perhaps. Watch this little commercial.
If you're in the car, pick a law firm with maximum horsepower. Call me, Attorney Lloyd Baker. Many times you're entitled to more money than just car repairs, medical bills, and lost wages. Often I can get you money the insurance company doesn't tell you about. We've got the horsepower, and we work to get you all your money. Keep you out of the horse. Car wreck, get real horsepower. Call me, Attorney Lloyd Baker, 800-LAW-1114. I just love to work fast.
So before as Lloyd's coming up here, just one of the things I want you to understand, a lot of people say, wow, this would be a great job for my broke brother-in-law, man. He needs something to do. Odds are your broke brother-in-law is going to stay broke forever, all right? But if you know someone who's already doing well and wants to do better, all right, that's who tends to really do well in this business. And this guy is doing incredibly well. One of the top attorneys here in town. Super stoked he joined. Give it up for Lloyd Baker.
We're super excited. My wife saw this and she immediately figured it out. I was a little slow, so for some of you here, you still have hope. But she was so excited about it, and really, what Trent said was right. We saw these kids that just making millions of dollars because they were at the Bob Proctor event. All these kids were standing up. Hey, who makes over $1 million a year? And all these kids were standing up, and they were all from this company. And I'm sitting there thinking, I know what I have to do to get over $1 million. It's a hell of a lot of work. It's a hell of a lot of risk. It's a hell of a lot of outlay of money, education, 7 years. It's a lot. And then after I got in it, I'm amazed at when you show somebody that's real successful, they get it. They really get it, and they get it quick. It's like you don't have to sit there and twist their arm and everything. They're already going somewhere. And so Trent picked up on it real quick. I mean, a lot of people that we've talked to, they get it. And if you're successful in anything, you're going to get it. Right. And we showed a doctor the other day for one of Bryce's friends. I mean, he's like, I don't have retirement. He's like, I don't have a source of income that keeps coming in. Wow. And I'm like, that's if you don't do it for any other reason. If you love your job, still do your job. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to be an attorney. But my wife's like, we need a second source of income because she likes to spend money. so this is what we're doing. And she's done real well, and we're just happy that being Matt's group and just things are kicking.
Right. There's so many people in the room that are doing great, but I don't know. I just don't feel like bringing any more of them up because it's like I think this meeting was awesome. It's like it doesn't take a damn long time to explain it. It's like 35 minutes. I'd rather have you hang out and get your questions answered. There's only really a few questions that people have, and so I'm open to doing Q&A. But while you're thinking of questions, if you have a question, ask it. I think I'm going to make an executive decision. Let's do Q&A. Really? Larry would be proud if we did that.
Okay. What do you think? Watching, so.
Larry's watching?
Yeah.
Ask Larry if he thinks we should do Q&A. It's my grandson. But so she has one, and then if no one else has questions, I'll answer the questions that you all have that you're afraid to ask. All right? So what's the question?
If you cannot come in on an affiliate pack,
yes.
So it takes you out of some of the 9 ways you earn income, correct?
Yeah.
How long do you have to go up to the affiliate pack?
You have like 60 days, I think. So when you can join as an affiliate for free. You can just buy, like, let's say, if you're like the brokest dude on the planet, you could buy this. Like, this is like the least anyone could. You order a 12-pack, which is cool. Like, I'd rather have somebody who like had a heart and like massively wanted to do it that had $40. And because the drinks are like $3 a can, so it's like $36, all right? And bought a 12-pack, and then they had 10 people show up next week. Then someone who bought an affiliate pack and never did anything, okay? So it doesn't really matter how much money you have, but seriously, when someone tells me they don't have the money, when I do meetings in like Bangladesh, someone goes, "Do you have any water?" I don't have the $500 or water. Then I'm like, yeah, man, it's hard in Bangladesh, you know. But in Vegas, like, give me a break, you know. If every single one of you that are going to try to give me the you don't have the money excuse, I tell you what, if I said to you, I'll give you my Range Rover Supercharged, it's downstairs, I'll give you the key, I'll give you the pink slip, there's nothing wrong with it, it's still under warranty, it's a $120,000 car, I'll give it to you for $500 cash and you can have it within an hour. All right, how many of you could find the money? Just out of curiosity.
I'll borrow it.
Not you? You'd have to cross your arms, raise your hand. Well, but you could take it and you could take it and sell it for 50 grand or 100 grand or something for $500. You still wouldn't do it?
Oh, yeah, I'd do
Is there anything I could ask you that would have you uncross your arms and raise your hand? If you're here tonight, raise your hand. All right, you have fun. You know, one time I was busting a guy's balls like that, and it turns out he was already in the business. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, you're killing me, man. It's like, you guys are supposed to help me help you. So you have 60 days to buy an affiliate pack. But if you've got an affiliate pack, I'm telling you, that's the way to go because you have product. And the other thing I think is more important, you have skin in the game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, guys, if you wanted to start a hot dog stand, it would probably cost you $5,000 or $10,000. If you wanted to start any kind of business, start a law firm costs you $1 million to do it like Lloyd does it, or more. And so $500 is chump change. If you don't have the money, that's again the way I tell people is that's why you should do it. You know what I mean? But you could just buy a 12-pack and enjoy it. I don't care. But the affiliate pack does qualify for you the car program, and it does qualify for you the bonus that Chad earned this first week, the frenzy bonus, an extra an extra $400 a week for just bringing 3 people. So I mean that's not bad. Once you understand all the details, which you don't have to, you can earn while you learn, but you'll know that that's the way to start. But if you make a mistake and you start off with whatever, you just want to buy the product and be a customer first, that's great. Drink it for a month or 2. If you like it, always buy the affiliate pack later, no problem. Lloyd, that's a question?
Just real quick, guys.
You're leading the witness.
Yeah. I want to lead it. Just tell us about the protein stuff and the health.
See, I never talk about the weight loss stuff because everyone's like, well, does the shit work? But it does work. Like, a lot of people lose weight, but you have to actually, again, use the product. But if you're into like protein shakes and losing weight, we have a phenomenal weight loss program. I've actually lost and gained about 500 pounds. This is Chris Powell. He's on the Extreme Makeover Fat Person Edition. If you guys see it Tuesday nights on ABC, #1 show, and he's a neighbor of our CEO. Great stuff, chocolate and vanilla shakes, meal replacement. There's an app on your iPhone or Android. It's really cool. Like every 3 hours it buzzes, and it's like I have my app on, and it pisses me off all the time because it's like, yes, now it's time for a snack. Enjoy some raw vegetables, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm going to In-N-Out. So if you don't listen to the app, but if you actually follow the app, you'll lose. We have people that we give away like $100,000 in prizes every quarter to people who lose weight on this stuff. So great stuff. Anything else to add on that, Ross?
Anybody? Is this their favorite product?
Body burn.
This is possibly one of our best products.
Okay, so tell your story about how much weight you lost on this product.
I lost about 25 pounds.
Wow.
Just started drinking one of those like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm a snacker, and I just kind of snack my way through the day. Drink one of those in the morning, just satisfies me. I don't even think about food.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It tastes like it's got the viscosity of a soda, but it has 20 grams of protein and 7 grams of fiber. It's a really cool product. It's called Body Burn. It's not our best tasting product, but it's kind of like red wine. It kind of grows on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like at first I hated it. Now I like it. So.
Very functional beverage.
Functional beverage, yes. Any other questions? Cheerio.
So, someone else is up there next week, I'll tell you that. Any volunteers?
So, Saturday, like if you have questions like, hey, what do I do? Saturday we have training, okay? So Saturday at 11 a.m. you come here. If you bring a new person with you, which I highly encourage, Saturdays are great days because people aren't all stressed out from after work. They come Saturday morning at 11. We do a quick overview. We explain the business to them, and then we train them for about an hour. We train you on exactly what to do, what to say, all the details, okay? The questions that people have is it legit? Is the #1 question. Is it a scam? Is it illegal? Is it a pyramid? Answer, no. That's absolutely stupid. Okay, it's not. Like a pyramid is like Bernie Madoff. You guys remember him? All right, it's like you take investors' money, you pay out the money to the people who come in later, and then the people who come in earlier get paid, and eventually the people who come in later get screwed. This is not the case. We have a product that costs $3 for a can. We pay out $1.50 to you guys, and the company keeps $1.50. All right, so there could never be a problem. Every can, $1.50 to the salespeople, $1.50 to the company. It could go on forever. If you're the last person in the world, they go, what if it saturates and everybody on the planet joins? You'll all be fucking rich. All right. Sorry, we'll edit that out on the live. Beep that. But anyway, so yeah, nothing saturates. I mean, Jesus came up with a good program. He says, hey, look. Follow me, live forever, harps and angels. Don't burn in hell. You decide. All right, that was a pretty good concept. Sponsored 12 people. It's got over 1 billion people in the deal after 2,000 years, but it still hasn't saturated. All right. Okay, so nothing's going to saturate. Don't stress. Not everyone in the world is going to do Vima by next week. All right. If your belief level's that strong, I love you. We might have a massive penetration. We might, there's companies that do up to 12 billion in sales in our industry. We do 250 million. There's massive growth ahead of us. So your timing is phenomenal. All right. So it's never going to saturate. It's not a pyramid. It's a $167 billion industry that's majorly legit, and it's happening. It's just because there's a lot of stupid people who literally are brainwashed. Thank you. Those marquee guys. They're literally brainwashed to believe that the way to make your fortune is to work for someone else from 9 to 5, 40 hours a week for 40 years, and then get a $40 watch. Those jobs don't even exist anymore. That was the Leave It to Beaver era, baby. That's behind us. You work for a company 40 hours a week for about 14 years, and then they ship your job out to Pakistan, or they give it to somebody younger, all right? And they fire you, and they say, have a nice day, and then you work at Walmart as a greeter, and then you die.
Unbelievable YouTube video. Go home and watch, I can't remember what it's called, but it's something about robots. Oh, I know, it's called Humans Need Not Apply. Okay, check it out. So they say that like in 10 years, basically every job is going to be automated. Not like robots from like Rocky 3, that weird one that came in the dark. I'm talking like unbelievable robots. Yeah, probably, yeah, like human-y robots. Check it out.
Human-y robots. Well, pretty soon Amazon's going to start delivering via drones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The future's here, and this is the business of the future. It's really weird how people oppose that which is the future. All right, let me just tell you this. Everyone is going to be in a network marketing company probably in the next 10 or 20 years. Right? It's not going to be like, oh, you're doing one of those things. It's like, which one are you doing? None. You idiot. Because imagine this. Just say you do this in the next 5 or 10 years. You have 100,000 people in your network. Okay, 100,000 people consuming these beverages, and maybe we add food or we add something else to it. You get a raise of 100,000 times the new product amount. It's like you want to have a network in place. Most people every day they come and go, oh, let me build Mark Zuckerberg's network. F Mark Zuckerberg. All right, you just added all those friends. You built that dude a net worth of $40-50 billion. You guys did it by adding all your friends and getting on there every night checking out. Now with this, you can take your network of friends, and that 6 degrees of separation, you can connect with everyone in the world. I sponsored one dude, actually through Facebook, thank you Facebook, and in Malaysia. Now there's 14,000 people in Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. He's a one random Facebook dude from Malaysia. Before this business, the only thing I knew about Malaysia is that Zoolander was going to kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia. Did you guys see that movie? Good movie. Okay, so the other things real quick before we wrap up. How much time does it take? I don't have time. I'm really busy. Good. You're the best person for this. Notice how you made it to the meeting, okay? Whereas the flakes who have nothing to do couldn't make it to the meeting, all right, because they were tired, they had to go to Remedies, or they had to go to the bar, or they had to go do whatever. It's like they didn't make it to the meeting. Busy people get stuff done. Just add this to the mix. Here's your job. Once a week, show up at an event and bring someone with you. You bring 2 people a week here for 50 weeks, you expose this to 100 people, you're going to get 2 killers. You get 2 killers, you're making big bank Hank. All right? That's not complicated. Anybody, the busiest person in the world, could add this. Look at Roy. He's busy making commercials. He has like 62 different commercials. And he's a lawyer, and then he manages to be one of the top people here already in like a matter of weeks. All right? Busy people get the job done. So if you don't have the time, you're perfect. Just do it. Buy the product, throw it in your fridge, people come over, you give it to them, they say, what's this? I don't really have time to explain it, but come to the thing, we'll make a lot of money. And they say, okay, cool. And that's how it works. All right, not complicated. And then so I don't have the time, I don't have the money, it's a scam. Those are the basic. Are there any other questions anyone ever has? Okay, so we already answered them all. So now here's what I want you to do, the new people. just turn to the person and tell them either A, B, or C. Because none of these people are salespeople. That's another thing. I'm not a salesperson. Thank God.
Yeah.
I mean, we hate salespeople. And no one likes salespeople. It's like, oh, I'm a timeshare salesman. Oh my God. No one wants to admit that. Okay, so who does well in this? Teachers. Oscar, what do you do for a living? Teacher. Teachers, coaches, people who are helpful, mothers, stay-at-home moms, phenomenal. You don't need to be a salesperson. So don't make your friend be a salesperson. You go, oh, send me a brochure. Oh, come on, shut up. All right, so A is, you know what? I'm scared to talk to people. I don't want to do the business. I didn't like Matt's shirt, but I'll buy the product off you because, I don't want to be a dick. So buy the product, A. So just buy the product. Tell them what do you want. You want tea, coffee, the vitamins, the energy drink, sugar-free, regular, extra caffeine. What do you like? Just buy a case of product. Thank you very much. You're a customer. We're super stoked. You get 3 of those. We get our product for free. We love customers. You like the person who invited you here better than the 7-Eleven owner. So A is I just want the product. I do not want to make money. Even if you send me a check, I will donate to MLS and pour water on my head. All right, and then, or whatever. I'm so sick of it. I'm just going to post, I'll donate $1,000 if everyone stops doing this stupid fucking video. Number 2 is B. B is like, I get it. No, wait, that's A. But B is I get it. We're switching it up. I get it. I'm already thinking of people who would be good. I'll do this. Seems fun. I wish they'd get the AC colder. But I'm in. I'll be here on Saturday for training. Yeah. Here's my credit card. Buy me the stuff. Send me the stuff. Stay around. Get all your question answers. Set your website up. It takes like 10 minutes. No big deal. C is you said an hour. It's been 57 minutes. You can go home 3 minutes early. All right? That's because that's the kind of people we are. We're nice. We'll let you go early. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. Just say A, I want the product. B, I want to do the deal. C, I don't want to do nothing. C's, hit the road. Thanks for coming. We'll never ask you about this again. That's the thing I teach you in training. Don't be weird. You know how there's that weird network marketing dude that gets in the deal and it's like, Chadwick, you got to come to the meeting. And you're like, I don't want to go to the meeting. I think you're a douche. I mean, he doesn't say that, but that's what he means when he doesn't show up. And then the next day I call you, Chadwick, come to the meeting. And then you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, man, I'll try to make it. Yeah, I'll see you there. The next day you're like, Chadwick, come. And then you're like, shut up, you prick, I hate you, I never want to talk to you again. Don't be that guy, okay? We give you one shot, you come, you like it, you don't, no big deal. We still love you, we're still friends, let's go bowling on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like this, you came, kudos. So if you want to bail, bail. And then if you are an A or a B, stay here. We got paperwork, we got computers, we got iPads, and then we'll get you started, and then come back on Saturday. So with that, thank you very much, everybody, for coming.